So today I share with you guys how to make this pink petite boss. A customer actually reached out for these bosses to be made for her, and as we all know, we can't get thick patterns or thick paper just like FBB in colored. So just FBB is this paper, and this is the paper we use in making the cake bosses that we know. So for them to come in color, it's either you print on them or you customize. That's customization, printing on them. But printing is more expensive. So let me show you guys another way you can get them colored, just in case you don't want to print. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, you don't like my videos, you don't share, you don't comment, please, I beg you, start doing that. So let's dive into the tutorials. So the materials you need for these tutorials are FBB. You need a craft knife or your scissors. You need a craft knife and scissors. You need this gum. I love making use of this gum. This is F40 gum. Then I got a small container where I can just pour for easy usage. And this is an expired ATM card. Now, depending on the color you want to make, you're going to get sugar paper. Now this sugar paper, they come in different forms. They have the thick ones and they also have the light ones. This is the thick one, this is the light one, sorry. This is about 80 or 100 grams. So depending on what you want to customize, you get the sugar paper that will suit what you want. So you're going to take your measurement based on the size you want to make. So today I'm making a boss that is 3 inches in the size and also 3 inches in the height. Now you're going to score out 0.5 first. Now you're going to use exactly what I'm doing to make any size that you want. You're going to score out on where you have 0.5. That 0.5 is where you apply gum at the end to join your boss together. Then from where you've scored 0.5, you're going to place your ruler directly on where you scored 0.5 and also score on where you have 3. What I mean by scoring is you make mark on where you have 3. So this is a square boss, and we all know that square has 4 shapes. So if you score on 3, the next place you're going to score is on 6. 6 plus 3 will give you 9. You score on 9. 9 plus 3 will give you 12, and then you score on 12. So this is exactly. Now you're trying to achieve the top of the boss, the body of the boss, and then the bottom of the boss. You're going to place your ruler and then score again on 3, 3, 3. So that will be 9. So that means in total you have 12.5 by 9 inches. So I'm just going to place my ruler this way. I'm going to place my ruler this way and score on 3. Next place I'll score on 6. Next place I'll score on 9. Now if you have so many bosses to make, what I usually do is that I'll just continue scoring. When I'm through, I'll now trace everything out and cut it out. So you're going to put your ruler on this side too, and also do exactly what you have done on the other side. Score on 3, score on 6, and then score on 9. I'm going to draw a straight line to connect this, and then use your pair of scissors or your craft knife to cut it out. Draw a straight line like this. I'm trying to achieve something like this. This is the one I've done off camera. So you're just going to match this. So what you can usually do is that if you have a bulk holder, you can just make one and then use one as your template to cut out other ones. So with the aid of my craft knife or with a pair of scissors, I'm going to cut through this line just this way. Just keep your hands straight so that your this thing comes out very neat. Cut on this side too. And you have this. So I'm now always put into consideration that this FBB has 2 sides. You can see this side now is dull and this side is whiter and shinier. So on the dull part, that is where you will apply your gum. So I'm just going to start from one end like this and then apply some of the gum all over it. So if you don't have an expired ATM card, just find anything that can help you for easy distribution. So this is what I actually need this for. I'm going to use it to spread the gum generously. Width carefully check out for where is the front and where this is the front. So you're going to turn to the back side, and now carefully align this on the sugar paper. Make sure it's well placed. Now, with the help of a napkin or anything, you're going to exert some pressure. So now this is going to be the outer part of the bust, and this will be the inside of the bust. Now I don't want to use pen or pencil to score inside, but just exactly what we scored initially, 0.53333 is the same thing I'm going to do. Now I'm going to use a nail because I don't want the bust to have any form of stain on it. So I'm going to score on 0.5, just exactly what we did before. I'm just repeating it. So what you did up here, I'm going to do it down here too. 0.5, 3, 6, 9, and this other part is 12. So you're going to draw a straight line to connect where you have scored up here to where you scored down, to all of them. That's what you are going to do. You're going to draw a straight line to join all the places that you marked up to the one that you marked down to. So you're going to turn your paper this way and then score 333. So that is, I'm going to score on 3. I'll score on where I have 6, and this remaining part is 3. You do exactly the same thing for this other side too. 3, 6, and then you're going to draw a straight line this way. So the essence of the drawing the line is to enable you flex it this way so that it can bend easily, or so that it can fold easily. You can see what I'm doing. So then you're going to take your time and carefully fold along all the lines that we've drawn. Take your time to fold along all the lines. Now look at the places that I marked here. You're going to cut out here out entirely. Cut out here out entirely. And then with the edge of our craft knife, we're going to cut open all this form. Please do not enter inside for any reason, never. So just cut straight to cut here open. Trying to cut it open like this. Remember I said cut here out entirely, so you have this out. So when you've cut it out, you're going to have something like this. So what I usually do is that I just slant this tip a bit. Because this is where you apply gum, then to connect the balls together like this. You can see it's coming together pretty well. Now the next thing you're going to, now this is going to be the base. So this is the base of the bust, this is the top of the bust, and this is the body of the bust. Now you're going to fold down flap 1. This is flap 1, flap 2, flap 3, flap 4. So you're going to fold in the first and the last, the first and the third. We're going to fold in the Favour. You're going to fold in the first and the third, and then you have the second and the last left. Now this is for the base. You're going to pick up your craft knife and cut this into 2 equal halves. Cut them into 2 equal halves. So using my ruler usually helps me. So I'll just place my ruler like this, and then I'll cut straight. And I have this 2 out. So I'm going to repeat the same process for the top, but now you're going to cut more than half for the top one. So you still fold in, the first and the third, and you have this. Now you're going to cut more than we did for the other side. So just still cut straight like this. So for the top, you're going to take your time and measure exactly where is half. This is 3. So half of 3 is going to give you 1.5. So you're going to score on 1.5. Score on 1.5. Also score on 1.5. And then draw a line straight like this. So when you've done that, you're not cutting, you just fold it like this. Now I love my scissors a lot, my design scissors. By now you guys should know that. So I'm just going to give it some pattern. I'm just going to cut straight on the tip with it. Apply some gum here. You're going to overlap this on it. Try to exert some pressure on it so that it will stick pretty well. Fold it down this way so that it will stick. Come here and then flip this over and it will secure. But because it's a customer's order, I'm not going to apply gum. So this is what I've used this on this channel before. This is what we'll call two-side tape. I'm just going to cut out some. And then apply here. Such that when she peels it out, the sticky part will now flip over here and it will secure. This is how the two-side tape works. So what you're going to do next now is you're going to pick up your hole punch. Make sure you're holding it together so that they can be of equal heights. Push this in, press so hard and perforate. Press so hard once so that it perforates there. Get this other side and we do the same thing too. Now to couple this, you need your ribbon. I can't find my black ribbon or pink at the moment. You're going to pass some. So you're going to pass your ribbon like this. And then you make a bow in the front. So adjust the bow until it comes out looking good. Ribbon. Then for the bottom, you're just going to fold it flat like this. You can see what I have. The camera is being blurred. Now you're going to fold it. Now look at this part that I'm touching. That's the part that has what we call the two double side tape. You're going to carefully peel up or peel out the white part of it and then reveal the sticky part of the gum. So that is what you're going to use to secure the bottom.